Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. The holiday season is upon us, and needless to say, life always seems a little sweeter around the holidays. With that said, I am happy to be joined by Amy Jahns. She is the spokesperson for We Energies, and she's here to tell us about the 90th anniversary of the We Energies famous cookie book and how you can also save a few dollars on your energy bill. How are you, Amy?
I'm doing well this morning. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
And people get excited when they hear that the cookie book is ready for distribution. So this is a hot commodity, right?
It's truly a tradition, and that's really what we're looking for this year. It's the 90th anniversary of the first edition of our cookie book, which was originally done in 1928. And at that time, when we started this, we had home economists that worked for our company because they wanted to show people how to use electric appliances. What better way to do that than to bake some cookies and have a cookie book available to them? And the idea just kind of stuck, and over the years, this tradition has continued to grow. And we hear so many stories from time to time from grandmothers, mothers, and now children that bake from our cookie book, and it's such a wonderful thing that we can share with our customers.
Yeah, and my dog sitter, she's moved to another city at this point, but she did all of these cookies every year around the holidays.
They're tasty and delicious.
I know what they all taste like. So back when the cookbook, or I should say the cookie book, first started, We Energies was known as the Milwaukee Electric Railway and Light Company, and really there's a rich history that goes along with the distribution of this. 1973, there was about a 10-year hiatus, and then the book wasn't produced again until 1984. Then in 2006, the cookie book returned to its roots, and you guys have been producing it annually ever since.
And we've had a unique version of it every year as well. So this year's is really about that tradition. We have featured recipes from our customers who have looked back at some of those cookie books over the years, picked out their favorite recipes and shared it with us, as well as sharing with us fond memories of those cookie books.
Yeah.
So it's been really wonderful putting this together. It's a year-long process for us to put these books together, from the important tasks of gathering the recipes to testing the recipes, which is always wonderful.
Yes.
And now we're at the point where we are able to give our cookie book to our customers as well.
And you just wrapped up, I think it's safe to say, a statewide tour of where you distribute the cookie books. And if someone actually missed out, they still have an opportunity to get their hands on these books, right?
Absolutely. They can go to we-energies.com/recipes, and they can download our book for free. Plus, they can find some of those past issues. We have over 50 versions of our cookie book from over the years.
That's amazing. So something that I'm not too excited about is the fact that the winter months are pretty much here. And we've got, the first day of winter is December 21st. And of course, there are some people out there like me. I've already had my furnace tuned up and my heat is on. So others can tolerate the cool temperatures a little better, but I've got it on and I am snug like a bug. But with that said, you are going to give us a few energy saving tips today to help people out with their bills, right?
Absolutely. As you said, as the weather gets colder, energy saving, energy efficiency is really top of mind. And so some of the things that some of our customers can think about is the furnace, as you say. We say that leaving it at 68 while you're home is a good temperature to set at, but if you're away for more than 8 hours or when you're sleeping, turn it down 7 to 10 degrees. That can save you up to 10% on your bill.
Wow. From 68, turn it down? Oh, please. I start at 72, so. So that's why, you guys probably love me. So there's also some ideas. In the winter, you can open your blinds and your shades and your drapes during the day and let the sunshine help heat the home a little bit.
Of course. South-facing windows actually bring in that sunlight, so open up those drapes and blinds and you're able to get the warmth of the sun during the day. Close them at night to keep that warm air in.
Okay. And another smart thing to do is people really to check for seals and gaps to kind of be filled, because when air is escaping, then that is going to affect your energy savings as well.
Exactly, exactly. A good thing to do for that is window insulation kits, a plastic film that you can put over the inside of your windows to keep those drafts from coming in and out, and that will definitely help with savings.
Good stuff. And you've brought with you today an energy saving kit.
I did.
And a lot of people probably aren't even aware that they can make a simple phone call or go online and get the information, and they can get one of these sent to their home.
Absolutely.
So let's find out what's in the energy saving kit.
So some of the things that we have featured in our kit is the window insulation kit, as we talked about. It's that plastic film you can put over the inside of your windows. But we also have 60-watt LED bulb that's available. You always want to look for the Energy Star label on your bulbs. LED lights are 75% more efficient than those 60-watt bulbs from years past. And then we offer LED night lights as well. They're great. They only go on and off as it gets dark in your home. So it's another way just to save on your energy.
Good stuff, and we'll kind of tilt that up so everybody at home can kind of get a look at what's in there. And I mean, this is good stuff, because when you go in the store and look at the light bulbs that last a little longer, cost a little more, so this is a great deal.
Yeah, and it's a great
absolutely
deal.
free.
Yep, and it's absolutely free. They can give us a call. Another great thing for our customers to do is they can contact Focus on Energy. They partner with Wisconsin Utilities. They also have other kits available, incentives and rebates for other items that are pretty low cost. So other ways just to save money during your cold winter season.
Good stuff. So what is something that people can keep in mind that would cause their energy bill probably to tick up a little bit? Something that they might want to keep in mind, maybe if you have a, I don't know, a heater on for a long period of time, a space heater, or maybe an electric blanket. Those things all make a difference, right?
All of those things make a difference. Something that we often don't think about is that there's a fan on your furnace. And if you have that fan turned on all the time, it's running whether you have your air conditioning or your heater on. So if you put it on auto, it only runs when your furnace turns on, and that again just saves more energy.
Good stuff. And with the holidays coming up, there are a lot of people who get really festive, and they decorate a lot inside the home as well as outside the home. And I know there are different types of lights that you can buy to save money, but does that make a huge difference on people's bills?
They can, and we actually have a holiday light calculator on our website. So you can type in the type of lights you have to see what sort of energy it uses and what the estimate might be on your bill. Again, anything with the Energy Star is a good product to buy that will help save energy in your home.
All right. Is there anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
I think it's also just really important to know that a lot of our customers may qualify for home heating assistance during the winter time, so they can contact any of the local agencies in our area that do that.
We'll put that right there on the screen so people can jot that down, and it's a lot of information to keep up with. And we thank you so much for coming by, telling us about the cookie book, and then we've got the energy savings kit, and all of these things are absolutely free, courtesy of We Energies. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amy Jahns is a spokesperson for We Energies. To get more information on anything that we've discussed today, you can visit their website at we-energies.com. And when we return, we'll wrap up today's show discussing Milwaukee's free and local food bank that has been making a difference in the lives of those who live here since 1974. We'll discuss Hunger Task Force's Food for Families and a whole lot more right after this.